Welcome to NEET in Biology. In this video, we are going to see academic importance of bacteria. This topic is very important for board exams, NEET and other competitive exams as well. Let's begin our topic, academic importance of bacteria. Bacteria are major importance to mankind, for they include some of his most destructive enemies and also some of his greater benefactors. Let us see some of the beneficial activities of bacteria. First of all, we see bacteria and soil fertility. Of all the living organisms found in soils, bacteria are among the most active. They are abundant in surface layers of soil. They play a dominant role in soil fertility. Their roles are divided into three types. One is ammonification, nitrification, nitrogen fixation. Let us start with ammonification. Ammonification is nothing but convert of complex proteins in the dead bodies of plants and animals into ammonia, which is later converted into ammonium salt. This ammonification is done by Bacillus ramosus and Bacillus mycoides. Another one, nitrification. In nitrification, the bacteria convert ammonium salts into nitrates and nitrites. This nitrification process is done by Nitrobacter and Nitrosomonas. The third process is going to be nitrogen fixation. This nitrogen fixation, where bacteria converting the atmospheric nitrogen into organic nitrogen. The nitrogenous compounds are also oxidized to nitrogen. All these activities of bacteria increase soil fertility. This nitrogen fixation is done by Azotobacter, Clostridium and Rhizobium. So, three processes, ammonification, nitrification and nitrogen fixation, these three processes are involved in soil fertility, and these three processes are done by bacteria. And another one is going to be production of antibiotics by bacteria. Let us see one by one. The first antibiotic, that is streptomycin. Streptomycin cures urinary infections, tuberculosis, meningitis and pneumonia, and this streptomycin is produced by Streptomyces griseus. And the second antibiotic, aureomycin, which is used as a medicine to treat whooping cough and eye infections. And the bacteria that produce the aureomycin is Streptomyces aureofaciens. The third antibiotic, chloromycetin, is used in typhoid fever, and chloromycetin is produced by Streptomyces venezuelae. And fourth antibiotic, bacitracin, which is used in the treatment of syphilis and is produced by Bacillus licheniformis. And the fifth one, polymyxin, is an antibiotic and used for cure some bacterial diseases and is produced by Bacillus polymyxa. And another one, industrial uses. In industrial uses, the first industrial use is going to be lactic acid. Lactic acid is produced by Streptococcus lactis and Lactobacillus bulgaricus, which convert milk sugar lactose into lactic acid. Butter, the second industrial uses by the bacteria is going to be butter production. Streptococcus lactis and Leuconostoc citrovorum, these two bacteria are involved in the production of butter. And cheese formation, Lactobacillus acidophobus, Lactobacillus lactis. Curd, production of curd, this is done by Lactobacillus lactis. Yogurt is produced by Lactobacillus bulgaricus. This butter, cheese, curd, yogurt, these are all milk products, and these bacteria convert the milk into butter, cheese, curd and yogurt. And next one is vinegar production. Vinegar is nothing but acetic acid, and acetic acid is produced by Acetobacter aceti. This bacteria oxidizes ethyl alcohol obtained from molasses by fermentation to vinegar, that is acetic acid. And next industrial product is going to be alcohol and acetone. Alcohol, the alcohol may be butyl alcohol or methyl alcohol, and acetone are produced by Clostridium acetobutylicum. Alcohols and acetones are prepared from molasses by fermentation activity of the anaerobic bacterium. And another industrial application of bacteria is going to be in retting of fibers. Retting of fibers done by Clostridium tertium, where the fibers from the fiber yielding plants are separated by the action of Clostridium, is called retting of fibers. Vitamins, another very important industrial production is vitamins. These vitamins are produced by E. coli and Clostridium acetobutylicum. E. coli present in all living intestine of human beings, and which produce large quantities of vitamin K and vitamin B complex. And another one, Clostridium acetobutylicum, produces vitamin B2 by the fermentation of sugar. And the last one, curling of tea and tobacco. The special flavor and aroma of the tea and tobacco are due to fermentation. This is done by Mycococcus candescens and Bacillus megatherium. Thank you.